But with this mane, I look like I could pull off Leo, the sun. The sun sign is the least of the importance, I think. I mean, it's like of all what the planets represent, I don't think it's the most critical. This is the time. I don't know why I chose to do the top right now, because this is like a low time for me. Because like, it's the time. Well, it's a dip. I feel the energy, the collective energy, and so it's like, it's Saturday, 6 o'clock. You know, people are. Your hair looks so pretty. Let's look how pretty Mom's hair is.
Oh, thank you, Marge.
We washed it yesterday. And I think her hair is getting less gray. It's weird. Underneath, on her underside, her hair is black. Yeah. It's like jet black.
What's that?
Yeah, that's where it's jet black under there. But I think the top, because usually right after I wash it, like it's whoop, old lady white. But it's like turning. We were sitting out on the porch a little while ago, and I was like, I think it's getting darker. Yeah. Are you de-aging?
No, I'm not de-aging.
Are you getting younger? We traded roles. We traded roles a long time ago. I mean, it's society that creates these roles, and then people try to put them in it.
Look at Stanley. Oh, there he is, Marge.
Yep, there he is.
Right there.
So I had a pretty good day. I wanted to share some things. I went out. I slept pretty okay.
That's good.
Until I don't. I tried, because I'll lay down at 9, 8, 9. Because when you want to lay down, I'll go lay down. Because I'm always like, are you ready for bed? You've been wanting to stay up later than me lately. And then I'll just go find a YouTube video and turn it on and fall asleep to it, and then I'll wake up and I'll be like, who is this? What the hell is this crap I'm listening to? And I'll be like, that's Eckhart Tolle? This is what all the people listen to? I was gonna go on Sunday. There's a dude named Greg Braden. 2G Gregs. Yeah, and he's a spiritualist. And he's talking at a place here in Taos, or he was, but he's not now, because he's sick, so he canceled.
Oh, he's sick.
Yeah, see, to me, spiritual is like mind, body, spirit. It's a balance, and when you do it right, you don't get sick. So, anyway, things that have happened. I got my stickers finally from one company. I didn't realize there's so many. It's blowing up. I guess, well, it's in my algorithm, so I'm getting all these companies. But I got my stickers. They were supposed to be 4 inches. They're only 3. So I got an idea today. That I'm gonna buy me one of them button makers. They make buttons. I put the sticker on the button, and then it'll stay on the button, and then yeah, and which will be good, because this isn't like the whole thing anyway, because they didn't do the whole cloud. I'm never using them again. I'll use them for what they are, but I did go to find another sticker company, and this is the proof that they gave me, that they had me prove. Where is it? So we're gonna give Sticker Mule a go, and these are 4x4. See, it says right there 4x4, and so that is what the 4x4 inch sticker is gonna be in its entirety. And it's gonna be the actual design, because my actual design, it's a question mark and a exclamation point, and they share one dot, and it looks like a heart, and it means like frequent. It has all kinds of stuff, meanings to me. So this is better anyway. The other ones are okay but Yep.
That's a nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna make buttons out of these, and then I got the stickers coming, and then I got the T-shirts, and then whatever money I make from these, then I'm gonna spend on other people on things like hammocks, bags with socks in it, you know, stuff where the personal hygiene, so they can take care of themselves. Just because you live on the street, don't mean you don't gotta take care of yourself. You know, you don't want rotten flesh. Tuck, get over here. Is he not gonna be in the mood? Come here, Ben Tucker. Come here. Come over here. Sweet bud. Come get the good spot. This is the spot that you guys all want the most. Come here, buddy. Good dog. Come on. Come on. Come on. You want there, Luna? Luna's like, I'll take it. Little sucker. This is so cute. It's not that hot, but I feel like the sun is right there. Like, and with all the aluminum crap and stuff that they spray, then it just magnifies everything. So I think that's why they have a heat index in the real feel. It's dumb, but I can get it. He's zipping, man. He's in a mood. Hi, welcome to my tube. My name is Marge. I'm a Hayoke empath. I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things. I got to do something today that I imagined doing for years, and that's sitting on the porch out there, burning a bowl with a buddy.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. So that's why I called today's talk what I called it. I gotta find it, my page. I can never, I get ideas of words in my head. Lysistrata. And I'm pretty sure this has been on my radar before. Hey, what's the matter? Okay? You alright? Hi. What's up? Are you good? You're just in a kissy mood and you want to kiss on things and you just can't right now because Benny's in the way and stuff? Good boy. Good dog. I'll go finish my talk, okay? Oh, there you go. There you go. Good boy. And I listened to him when he talks about it too. So I read into this dude Matthew a while back, and he gave me this sheet of paper, and I did a talk when he gave it to me about it, but then I hadn't seen it. And it was kind of right after we moved in, and I'm trying to get stuff in order. And it's I don't need to, I guess I don't need to put that up there. Whoops. Sorry about you. Well, he gives them to everybody. But he's like, so Lysistrata. And what it is, it's a Greek play, and I've been enthralled with Greek mythology for a long time because that's what like astrology is based on, right? And we have these alignments within us. So we have all like Zeus, you got like he killed his kids, you know what I mean? Like you have planets that represent Zeus, and he like people do these terrible things, and then they have them in their astrology chart, and then they have the potential to do these things, but they have the free will to choose to or not. But they have compulsions and they can't help themselves. So that's why you have there's animals and there's people that should never have children because it twists they just don't got the placements for it. Come on, Tuck. Good boy. Good boy, bud. Get the good spot. Good boy. Good boy. I know you're sad because Benny got a spot. Then you got a place where you want to be, bud. Good dog. There he goes. Yeah, they are. You're happy. I'm happy. Everybody's happy. And so Stanley, well, no, he wants to go outside. And so and then when I was on the island of Crete for Operation Iraqi bullshit, I heard my whole life about how all the world's a stage and stuff. And I had my time in drama. I was looking for the picture of me on stage when I was in junior high. I was in a play. That was the last time I was in a play. And then it was just like I went off to do other things. But I hung out with drama kids, and I had made a lot of friends because I made friends with the drama kids that graduated, and then they went on to Shasta Community College to do drama there. Wow. And so I hung out with like a lot of the Shakespeare, and they're just as melodramatic off stage. It's just like I don't know. It's all, I guess it has to do with that masking and unmasking stuff like that. Like people get to act out who they want to be without letting people really know. They get to play roles. My whole life I played the role of support. I always been I've been support mom, like emotionally, with her deficits and stuff from her traumatic brain injury. And just like, so I know what it's like when people need help, because I've seen mom need a lot of help in her life and she didn't get it, and I've needed a lot of help in my life and I didn't get it. So the supporting cast has been vague in our life. So a lot of times it's typical that when people have been through hell that they want to make things a little bit more like heaven for other people. It's the selfish that want to keep being the director and putting the props and stage up how they want it. It's the city planners. They're no different. They're acting like they give a shit. I can't even go to the park in my local hometown. They literally put a fucking fence up and lock the gates. Membership required. With what paid membership, what include, that's what it is. That's what I like to say. Inclusion required. Oh no. What is it that I say? Inclusion with paid membership required. That's what it is. Here's your inclusion, but you gotta pay for access. And that ain't inclusion, that's freaking capitalism. And so I'm gonna work with this guy. We're gonna maybe I'm gonna put on a show. Right? Idea. We're going to see if we can't find a cast of characters, and just to give people a little bit of the acronym. I'm trying to learn because I believe I have this inclination, this thought that each of the casts, that because there's 12 of them, I think that they represent each of the archetypes. But I haven't sat down long enough and read the cast member and then look at the archetypes. I did go and find one today. These are the 12 archetypes. And it's so we have the artist, the innocent, the sage, the explorer, the outlaw, the magician, the hero, the lover, the jester, everyman, caregiver, ruler, and artist. Did I say innocent?
Yeah.
Okay. So those are so that's what, like, everybody on the planet is cast on one of those, or maybe a combination of several of those. It's what you do with it, because so many people cast themselves, but they want to play a role that they saw because they sat on their pappy's lap and watched The Godfather, so they want to be big men and take people in the night and do terrible things all in secret. That whole gangster vibe, right? That's like people take on these roles. I saw that one dude what's his name? He was in all those movies. Dude's fucking 80 years old. And he's another one of those that fucking shits on the 11th tradition and talks about, oh, look, I'm 55 years sober. Look at me, I'm sober. And this is what you do when you don't do that. And the reason why is because you don't want to be an 80-year-old man on the street getting in a fucking fight because you got hit by a water balloon. You don't want to be that guy getting out swinging on people. Because you can't. I mean, it's all that ego, pride. Pride, ego, easing God out. Is that the right thing to do? Because all these people are like, see, guess AA doesn't work. That's how you act after 55 years sober. You might as well go get a bottle because you're just self-will run riot all over the motherfucking place. That's why I don't have heroes. I don't have heroes. I don't have people that I have people that I respect things that they do, but I don't. There's no because everybody's shit stinks. Even when people think that their shit, being a human being is gross, it's dirty, it's filthy, and it's foul. I feel sorry for plumbers on so many levels. I respect plumbers more and more all the fucking time, man, of what the shit, because they got to deal with people's freaking angst. That lines pipes when people freaking drink too much, eat too much. Human beings aren't supposed to consume as much as they do. So, anyway, a little bit of background on this play before I get too far off track. Lysistrata is an ancient Greek comedy. This is just off Wikipedia. And if people look it up themselves, they might get a different interpretation. This is just my algorithm. Greek comedy by I'm not good with, because I'm hooked on phonics. Astrophes, originally performed in classic Athens in 411 BCE. It's a comic account of a woman's extraordinary mission to end the Peloponnesian War between Greek city-states by denying all the men of the land any sex. It's a sex strike, which is the only, and I've been on a sex strike for 8 years, going on 8 years. I know a lot of people are on sex strikes just because there ain't nobody worth having sex with. Because it should be meaning something. It's not just about chasing sensations. And that's what people turned it into. And wars are fought because old dudes are horny. So they freaking want to bomb shit because, it's the only way that they can feel like men. It's fucking disgusting. Dude, in 2017, the military system spent $11 million on male enhancement drugs, on boner pills. It's fucking stupid, dude. It's just misappropriation of, sorry. And all that you gotta do to be a man and make it work is tell yourself and believe in yourself that you are a man of men and that you know, in whatever definitions that is. And I guess people do, and then it's just, I'm not a big enough man. People tell themselves, and then their body doesn't respond, and they do it to themselves, and then they feel bad, so they eat, and then when they look down, they can't see their feet, and when you can't see your feet, you can't see your man. And how many men out there don't feel like men because they have to look in the mirror to be like, oh, there it is, I'm a man. And then if you don't identify with their manly, there's going to be hell to pay. Boom, bombs, booms. I know that. I was on the island of Crete. I found this picture today I've been looking for. I get triggered. I don't go out much. I get triggered by a lot of stuff. I can't stand Humvees. You can see them right there. There's a whole row. There's probably, 70 Humvees all lined up to go. This was in 2003 for a shock and awe because they had to make the machine so that they can the cousin can, the company owner who is related to the military member, it's like start this, and then it's all money laundering and bro club and all that stuff. And I can't stand Jeeps. Heaps of creeps drive Jeeps because of the fucking show MASH. And I think a lot of people like Jeeps because they sat around on, na 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 na, and watch MASH, and it reminded them of a better time and nostalgia. Nostalgia for killing people in places we don't belong. And so I don't even like, I don't think I could ever be, I had a girlfriend that drove a Jeep. And it's a vibrational frequency. It's a type. Her mom drove a Corvette at one point, worked for the phone company. It's all these people, they just put themselves in the same role. And the role of a Jeep, it's a proponent of war. It's glorifying that, and it's all made up to cause harm. It's all a stage. All of this theatrics. So see, we become the hazard by going over there. And then they pay themselves hazardous duty pay, understand? They get more. When my time in Cree, I was there 39 days. I made over $2,000. And also, it's tax-free when you go over to and so, like, the National Guardmen, they weren't even doing nothing, but they were flying over Iraq just so they could get the whole month tax-free, and they would do it at midnight from one month to the next, so you get tax-free for. It's all it's all racketeering. Good boy, Tuck. It's okay. Here, buds. It's okay. It's okay, bud. It's okay, little baby. Right. And that's and then they have parades for it, and then I gotta listen to fireworks until 11:30 at night, and then I'm writing on the page the I said I'm a combat veteran. It's not really cool that I'm up at 11:30 at night being reminded of the time that we were places bombing people that didn't. So you guys you're not considerate. You don't care about the people that do this stuff. You just want to blow up your shit. And I have never seen so many stupid accidents on the 4th of July. And I'm just like, well, I guess that's what people get. I guess it's their dharma. It's just what they get, you know? Because people they don't think. They don't have operational securities. Like, they don't have the, judgment. They don't have discernment. They just do what they saw on TV and try it, and real life was much different and all this stuff, and this is what words are about, so they can pay themselves a lot of money. And then that's why I don't talk about it, and so many veterans die, because it's just like, dude, I like that shit. A lot of them figure out, I really like killing people, and then they come here, and then it's like, I can't kill you. There's so many different things that it does to people's minds if they don't value life. But there are a lot of, I learned about gay while away because of the military. There's a lot of straight dudes that go out there and have freaking flings in the desert with bros. It's just a common thing. There's just a lot. It's dominant. It is not. I had that same roommate I had, Michael. Same roommate I had, he would be like, sex between dudes, it wasn't even about, sex. It has nothing to do with intimacy. That's why P. Diddy's coming down, because it's all about dominance and power and control. About overtaking somebody. Stuff like that. And people don't know how to control themselves. That's why I think, this sex strike is such a good idea. I think a lot of people are doing it. So maybe I'll change the title of this and put a hashtag on it. And just see who else I can recognize, because I know what the story is. Hey, Peter, what's up? You're in winter, huh? Yeah, you're in Australia. Yeah, and it's winter in Australia. That's why I never get too cocky, because there's always another side to where I'm at. Like, somebody's having an entirely different experience. So, I think it's cool that PETA comes and visits sometimes from Australia. Because, yeah, it's a nice connection. So, some of the cast of characters, I'll just read a couple because I've been going on for almost 30 minutes. Lysistrata. She's a Athenian, a maiden aged 26 to 32, often called the best character in theater. She has no ego. She's a complete badass, wise. She calls a meeting of women. So I gotta get proficient in the actual play. So, but I want to learn the cast of characters first. But I think so. I'm always all over the place, so it's really hard for me to focus sometimes. But Colonies, her neighbor, usually portrayed on stage as a slightly older than Lysistrata, and the first woman to arrive to hear her plan. Colonies is some of the comedy's best last lines. So I think this would be cool because I know that there's a play company, and I've looked every town I've ever looked in. I've looked at play companies and stuff, and then I see what plays they put out, and I'm just like, I don't know, it's just not my vibe. And I remember when I was 5 years sober, so 2007, the weekend of the 10th of June was a Sunday. I went with the woman I knew that worked. She was like an exec or like somebody significant in like United Health or something, and she was a trainer. So instead of doing all this shit online, they would fly people all around the United States to train whatever. And so she went out to New Jersey this time. And so she's like, hey, you want to come out and check it out? And I was like, yeah, sure. So she used her frequent flyer miles. She had a free ticket, so she flew me out. I got there like on a Thursday night. And so basically, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I was there. And the short time I was there, we did I had some really good pizza. We did Curtains, the Broadway show. And David Hyde Pierce was in that, and so was Bob Hoskins. And I was like, and I know Bob Hoskins because first time I ever did Alice, we watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit's like 2.5 times before it started wearing off. But I was just like, and so, and then the day after, that was Saturday, we saw a matinee, was the Tony Awards, and David Hyde Pierce won a Tony for that play. And Bob Hoskins has since passed. So that was kind of cool. And then we did the Empire State Building. And then when I lived in Omaha, I saw Chicago, like front row, like close enough to see the singer spit. And then like I'd get eye contact with some of the stuff like that. I mean, I thought, and then I saw like the Lion King and Producers. I mean, I saw shows would come up, and then I'd just go. And then it branched out to concerts if somebody significant that I wanted to see. So I've seen a lot of shows, comedy shows too. I saw Chelsea Handler and Joe Coy down in Tampa. I flew down there just for that and saw someone or hung out with someone that moved there from Omaha. I mean, I used to go, and now I'm trying to do something different. Now it's like the performance. I mean, there's more important things. So it's kind of neat to see it come back full circle right in time for this Cancer new moon where all these new beginnings are being planted. Just start it kind of thing. So anyway, I'll keep talking about this. I want to see if anything would happen with it. So we'll see. It's just another chapter. But it's cool. It's nice to have a buddy, hang out with. Then you gotta, when you meet new people, you gotta go with the whole storming, norming, performing, like you get to know each other, and then you're probably maybe not gonna get along forever, but I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know. It's been so long since I had a buddy that that I didn't just pay to help me to do stuff. That wasn't more of an employee. You know what I mean? So. Washer and dryer saga continues. I ordered it yesterday. It should be here in Santa Fe next week, and then they'll put it on another truck, a side deal that'll bring it up here. So it's just But I talked to the gal at the produce department, and she was trying to get her washer and dryer during COVID. It took 4 months. I was like, okay, I'm cool. All right. See, when people live in cities, it's like accessibility. Wow, it's hard, and now it's just getting harder. It's getting harder. I went and got the oil change on the bourbon this morning, and they were saying they can't get, they haven't been able to get oil filters, and so O'Reilly's has been able to keep them in filters. So there's a shift, man. People, I mean, and these are simple, basic things that if you don't have, like, it ruins. It can ruin your day when your engine seizes because of something so simple, because of oil or transmission fluid or something, that could be remedied. So, anyway, Tucker's finally settling down. You hungry? You all right?
Yeah.
We had some cheese and crackers a little while ago. And I just keep asking her if she's hungry because I'm not. Because people don't need to eat as much. Maybe we'll have some mint chocolate chip ice cream.
That's a good idea.
Is that a good idea? Yeah. All right. Well, so the story continues. We'll go ahead and I found all these, like, oh, here's another picture. Like, I'm on the flight line. It was so surreal because I'm on the flight line, and and then we're servicing the equipment to drop bombs.
Oh my
And then
God.
I walk into town, and then I get to play tourist on the island of Crete too. It was so surreal. It was so trippy. Like, that was like a dual roles right there. We went out one night. I was the designated driver to a bunch of guys, and then the SPs came out. It's just, they come out. I don't know. I'm like, how did they know? I knew because the guys that we were with, but they like came out of nowhere and they're like, get back to your hotel. We're on lockdown. Like security is like, and then I was just like, I figured it out later. He was out probably partying, and he didn't want people to see them, right? So they flipped the script and tried to. Fucking police are the second lowest test scores on the military entrance exam, and then they get out and then they go work in their wherever they came from, their local cop shop. They're maybe GEDs, maybe they got a high school diploma. That don't make for smart people, and smart people don't know how to problem solve. That's why I want to see a planet where I want to see people that de-escalate things. Where are those resources? Not the people that go in with their fucking SWAT teams and all their guns and their trucks, and they wobble in. You're under arrest, for bullshit. When they probably do worse. It's just terribly, terribly disingenuous. So I want to see organizations where, like, this person's traumatized and they have somebody that's been traumatized that knows how to handle trauma, and go help talk them off a ledge, and then get them someplace where they can just frickin' de-gauze and chill out and not go to jail. That's the world I want to see. Because we're just animals, see? We're just animals. And we're not even at the top of the food chain. Because ask all the people in Florida that, don't respect the houses of the sea creatures. And you go into your house and you get eaten by sharks, and then you're oh so surprised. Have some respect. And they don't. So they learn. Anyway. That's how people have to learn. You gotta get bit by a shark, I guess. Or fall off a cliff taking a picture of yourself. Because you can. Just not using any discernment. Like there's been a lot of things I'm like, I want to try this, and then I'm just like, there's always a little voice that says, Marge, you could die. And then I'm like, okay, don't do it, because nobody's going to take care of Mom. Because I grew up with Daredevil stunts. Like, I did the freaking, Mom would freaking, that's why I take such good care of Mom, because of what I put her through when I was a little girl. I found some pictures.
Oh, that's nice.
Mom had a hell life, is what I've come to the conclusion of, is that she had to live through hell because she had to deal with the bears of men because she was a small woman. Where is it? Where's that fucking photo of her? because Mom was a pretty lady that she had to put up with so much terrible behavior. Where's the? I just had it. These are pictures of you and Jerry. These are all you and Jerry. Here's a picture of me in my uniform in tech school.
Oh, that's a nice one.
I was all puffy because I was drinking. Where? I don't know. I had them. I thought they were in that binder, but they're not, obviously. And I'm just gonna get mad because I left it out intentionally because it had. I thought it had the pictures of you in it. Oh, I bet. I wonder if the play picture is in here. I just talked about this picture earlier today of our first pets. I was like 3 years old in this picture right here, and you can't see it real good, but there's a white rat. Indy or Pinky. We had that was our my first pets. We had white rats. Do you remember that, Ma? You don't remember that? Then this is like when I was in Brownies. This would be, here it is. I played Flo.
Yeah, you got it.
This is the picture of me when I was in my last play.
Your last one.
I was in the play. It was about a diner, but it wasn't like Alice.
Okay.
The show Alice. It wasn't like Flo because of that. I can't even remember. I can't remember, but. And this is Ruth. In this picture right here, that lady, Ruth and Howard, because we always had people, and then they would teach me stuff.
Oh, how nice.
Like she taught me how to read tea leaves.
Oh, my.
It's okay, bud. It's okay, buddy. Well, look, one more. I can't really see over here either. Pretty dark. Here it is. I found it. That's Mom when she was younger.
Really?
So because Mom was a beautiful woman, she had to be treated so badly. And all she did was like my dad, and then that was where everything went bad because he's such a bad. Remember that?
Oh.
You see that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh.
See that?
Oh, that's one of my favorite pictures. Oh.
See that?
Yeah. Oh.
And then I found this one too. This is a funny one. My brother, his favorite song was the Rhinestone Cowboy.
Oh, limestone?
Yeah. If you know, you know. Anyway, I think that's about all I got for now. I mean, if you're still there, Peter, thanks for hanging out. I hope things are good down there for you. I know you guys are going through your own personal hell, but I hope Australia by itself, with the dictatorships and the control freaks, you know, and their agendas and what they want to do, and they don't care about anybody else, but you know what they want to do, and they're just creating a world, a stage, and that stage is coming down.
Yeah.
You know. But the show goes on, right?
The show goes on.
Right? Anyway. Okay, bud, we'll go out now. That's all I got for now. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a rad